So in relationships, we want to be trusted and we want other people to trust us. These are obviously the best kind of relationships, whether it's in a client situation or colleagues at work or personal friends. Are you trusted? How do you measure trust? What is it? Well, there are 4 key ingredients to trust, and I want to take them one at a time and explore and then say, okay, well, what do I do in order to make sure I am trusted and someone trusts me? The single most important ingredient in trust, and with this, it doesn't matter about the other 3 ingredients, the single most important ingredient is honesty. People have to believe that you are honest with them. And it's not just about honesty, it's about verisimilitude. Verisimilitude means the appearance of honesty. And sometimes I'm sure you've been in a situation where you're talking to a friend or a colleague and they're saying, I don't believe you. And you say, well, it's the truth. And this is because you don't have verisimilitude. So the most important thing about trust is you must be honest with people and they must feel like you're always honest with them. Always tell the truth and nothing but the truth. You don't have to tell the whole truth. That's a different thing. But everybody wants the truth. It's like in an airport, for example, it says flight delayed. You don't want to know flight delayed. You want to know how long it's been delayed by. Tell me the truth. Tell me how long the delay is going to be, and then I can cope with that piece of information. But don't hide the information. It's why we don't trust MPs, because they don't give us the real answer to the question that they were asked. So number 1 is honesty. Are you honest with people? And you can say to a client or a colleague, do you believe I'm 100% honest with you? And if not, then what is the gap? The second ingredient is expertise. Particularly in business, you've got to be good at your job. You can't trust someone who doesn't do a good job. You can't trust someone who doesn't have the relevant amount of expertise. That can be a gardener or a brain surgeon. They need to have the relevant amount of expertise to be trusted to do the job. So you can have someone who's very honest with you, but if you don't think that they're up to the task, then you can't trust them to do that. So second ingredient is expertise. So you can say to people, how good do you think I am at being a friend? How good am I at doing the job? How good am I at? Then you state the nature of your business. The third ingredient is, do you do what you say you're going to do? Are you reliable? You can't trust someone if you feel they're not going to be there on time. You can't trust someone if you think they're not going to be reliable every time. And do what you say you're going to do is every day, every time, all the time. Are you 100% reliable? And you can say to a client or a colleague, am I honest with you? Am I good at my job? And am I reliable? But there's something else. And it's the something else that really builds trust in relationships. And it's what I call self-interest. Let me give you an example. If you think of the people that you know well and they trust you because you truly care about them. You have a low self-interest. If you're a parent, you'll know you personally have a low self-interest and you'll do anything for your child. This is the real key ingredient in trust. So we're looking for a high score on honesty. Perhaps 9 out of 10 on honesty. You can say to someone, am I good at my job? How good am I on a scale of 1 to 10? Let's say you score 9 out of 10 again. So far, so good. And am I reliable? Do I do what I say I'm going to do? Let's say you get an 8 for that. So far, you've got a score of 9 times 9 times 8. But the real key is this. It's about self-interest, high or low. Because if you've got a high self-interest, you score low. And if you have a low self-interest, you score high. Does that make sense? So we're looking for high scores on expertise, a high score on honesty, a high score on reliability, and a high score on a low self-interest. Because only then will people trust you. So here's the summary. Say to your clients, your colleagues, your friends, how would you score me on, first of all, honesty? Do you think I'm honest? Do you think I am good at my job? Do you think I have expertise in what you're asking me to do? Am I reliable? And score me high if I have a low self-interest. Then you know whether people trust you. These are the 4 key ingredients of trust.